Alright, everybody. I am back. I'm wondering who's in here. Nobody in chat. But what I'm going to be doing is I think I'm going to make my way over to the Harbridge and take a look at the main quest, playing a Night Elf, or a Night Elf. Pfft, what freaking game is this? Playing a Khajiit Nightblade. God, played World of Warcraft for way too long. So it wants me to go to Davin's Watch, I believe, which I don't remember where that is. I'm going to get a little bit of lag here and there. This is the American Alif quest, so I can actually do that. That's the Fighters Guild quest. Something's wrong with their mouths. If you watch their mouth, they don't open their mouth. It's really weird. I love those Betty Netch things. Reminds me so much of Morrowind, which I played when I was like 10. Somewhere in here is subtitle. I'm going to move this up out of the way because it's in a really weird spot. So that should be better. I'm actually going to go after that Sky Shard because it's fairly close. Uh-oh. Hello. This. Sorry about that, folks. Random phone call from Verizon. See, this Sky Shard right here is actually really easy to get to. It's just tucked up in the corner. And I get one more and I'll get a free skill point. There's one right there, which is a public dungeon. That's a solo dungeon. And we'll head back up into town. I'm gonna head to, I think what I'm gonna do is start the Bleak Rock quest because it takes you to the starting island. And as far as I remember, the Harborage and everything is a higher level quest. So we're gonna go find, I believe that chick's on the dock, if I remember right. It keeps telling you to go outside, but she's right there. So we're gonna head this way. I think the easiest way, ooh, I passed it. The easiest way to get down there is the road right here, which I'm not paying attention. It's been a while since I played on this side of the Elder Scrolls packs. I believe I'm Ebonheart on my main character, which just came back to Elder Scrolls. Just waiting for it to go free to play. And she's down here, and she'll actually take you out to the starting island. So that's what we're gonna do.
getting better there. It's nothing. Most folks I pull from the sea are already dead. But you've got decent gear. I bet you've seen battle. I told my boss Rana about you on my last trip. She wants to meet you. Pay me back by helping her. Come with me to Blico.
This was always one of my favorite islands. It's really... So we're here. It's really tiny. But there's a good amount of questing here. And probably what I'm gonna do is get up to like level 8 or 10 and then go over to my Templar and make him some, make this guy some medium armor.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you. You've seen combat, and I need all the help I can get to you. Villages are scattered across the island. We need to warn them. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate. We'll find the people of Greek rock all across the island. Darge, the hunter, went to Sky Shroud Valley. Ivan's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Same, my sergeant, was out at Hosm's Valley. It's an old dragon shrine. It's a relic of the Dragon Wars. Some of the villagers claim they saw undead out there. I sent Darge out to get proof. Locals claim it's haunted. They dare each other to spend the night inside. It's a silly custom, but honest.
I think we're gonna start at the Hollow.
The Ronnie Snowball adopted Ivan and Rolanda after their parents died. She helped me with that one. Send them back here, then see who else you can find. I'll answer what I can. Captain Ronnie's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled witch, but I'm actually a bit smarter than that.
And you can go through and loot all these bookshelves and stuff. Sometimes, let's see if I can come across anything. I have auto loot on, add-on installed, so you guys won't see the loot because it's covered up by the chat window. I only come across a recipe, which I'm not sure if I'll do the provisioning on this guy. So we're gonna head off to the north. I think this, yeah, she thinks she's a skeever, I think.
I can understand you. Oh my, I'm not a skeever. No, no, follow me. I'll show you. Mankind, you have it. My friends and I were out hunting in the woods when a mad mage ran up and began throwing spells at us. I think he only nicked me. He dropped that wand in the snow as he left. I don't know how spells work. I tried picking up the wand, but it wouldn't let me. I think it does the spell, or undoes it. Look. 'Cause 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 'c the wand, but it wouldn't let me. I think it does the spell, or undoes it. Look, my friends are Falter, Brent, and Runzelot. They're skeevers now. Please find them and use the wand to fix them.
So, from what I remember, they're not very close by. There's one there, there's one there, and don't remember where the other one is. So I haven't played ESO in a long time, and I don't know how those guild vendors appeared, so if anybody can tell me, no freaking clue. Hey, what's up, Bear? Aw. And there's a sky shard right here, so that'll give me a free skill point. So, let's see. I'm actually going to go with the heal. And take Strife. And I'm going to keep the other two for now.
Come to prove your courage? So did my brother. Now he's gone. Thank you. I just hope we are not too late. My brother never was the sharpest sword on the rack. It was all I've got left. I'm in inside this cave somewhere. The frozen man does all sorts of things to people who enter his domain. I can't leave Eileen in there. Since father died and mother left, he's all I have. No one knows. He takes people who enter Orkney's Hollow. Now he's taken my brother. I should stop sharpening this blade. He must go inside. I just can't. He knew a man called Rory. He went in. When the soldiers dragged him out, he was missing all his bones. I'll give you until my fire burns out. Then I'm coming in after you. About 10 years ago, there was a collapse somewhere inside. After that, they started
The effect on that ice is so cool. There's usually bears in here. Yeah, there's one. So believe in like each corner. Yeah, so we'll go around this way.
Look up, pretty squirrel. Something shiny. Don't break your neck.
So there's one of them up here. There's a little easy jumping puzzle that I remember years ago when I first did this, like drove me absolutely nuts. So you gotta come like all the way up here and then jump. And what was in there was a helm. So it's one piece. I don't remember who's talking to us. And then there's a piece back here. No bear protecting it. And they're talking about the squirrels. If I remember, the Iceman is a wizard or something. There's the frozen man there that we can talk to, but we're going to go get the other clues. Or clue. I'm sad there's no bears. There's another clue down here. Still no bears.
How rude. Digging through my things. What manner? This is where I keep my friends. Go on. Introduce yourself. What have you thought, clever squirrel? Do you have a guess?
And then there's the frozen man.
Digging away, puffy little cheeks. What have you found? A spy, am I? But why? Oh my, you're a smart one. Whatever will I do with you? That's no fun. You turn me inside. We'll play a game of shells. Win, and you get diamonds. Lose, anything I may swear. Here I am, or am I here? Yes, wrong. Am I not here?
So I think that it's this one. Been a long time.
So slow.
I think. Oh,
No fair.
there it is.
soul is missing. Want mine? It's black and dewy. No. We're having old friends for supper. Bring some roots. Stay with us. You'll be safe here. The stones, the shiny ones. They're pretty until you turn your back, and then whoosh, souls in play, bones shatter.
He's a little nutty.
This is my safest place. My friends are here. Don't take them. Want. Greedy squirrels. We wanted to leave here, but then shiny stones. I ate them after. They were cold. They hurt my teeth. It gives me headaches, and it tastes like sawdust. Go on, you eat it. People don't die. They change shape, like Arwe. She's a candlestick. She's bright as the stars. And Tarak, he's never been happy. The shiny stones did that. The roots, the water, Oriole's 3 toes. I tried to save him, but his head wouldn't stop leaking. Now he's a nectar. So? That's the first thing you've said that makes any sense. Fine, take Ivan. Just leave my friends alone. And don't blame me if the shiny stones get you.
He's a cuckoo. And I think... I don't remember what was back in this back cave here. Block. Boo. Boom. I think... Oh, it's not a whole lot. All these barrels and everything are empty.
Doesn't a raw look splendid? Always so shiny. Tarak of the Silver Claw, always curious. He's not happy in his life.
Ooh, a fish. The heck am I gonna do with that? And nothing interesting. And once I get the ability to dual wield, I'll probably go bow as well for some ranged. Kind of a hunter hybrid rogue. I haven't played that kind of class in a while. His eyes are freaking creepy. Really, really creepy. Check that out, right? Like, watch his eyes for a second. What is going on with that?
Don't have to tell me twice.
came at all. Where did you find him? Kind's gift. We'll head back to the village right now. Anna's going to flay his full hide. I can't properly repay you, but please, take this. It was on my part. I can't thank you enough for finding my brother. Soldiers? Here? That's your news. I'll get my brother back to the village. In the meantime, you need to find missing people. There are a lot of us scattered across the wilds. Find as many as you can. We're going.
You should have seen it, Rob. That cave is incredible.
So I'm gonna go grab the chick right here with the mace quest, or the wand quest, I mean. Ooh. I hate when they don't give you anything. So she's somewhere around here. Squirrel. Yeah, there she is. Oh, it's the Argonian. He just disappeared. Let's see. Probably go grab the chick here, and then the... Yeah, probably grab the chick right there. I have a higher level Nightblade that I actually don't really use. I just use him for crafting. And that was the reason I chose to go back to Nightblade. I really do like the questing style. I've played World of Warcraft for years. I played Rift as whatever class, the Rift Stalker, I think it was. Something like that. So I do like the melee component. I play a lot of healers. Played Druid in World of Warcraft forever. Just I really don't like the grind of WoW, so this going free to play, I'll probably keep a current sub on it, maybe, and just use it for the, use the crown store, which kind of looks cool. Caught a video on YouTube today about that. Spiders! These aren't nearly as frightening as the frostbites in Skyrim. Like, those are 4 times as large. And somewhere around here is that skeever that I'm looking for. There he is. Oh gosh. Oh god, they're kicking my butt. I'm just gonna go back to the way shrine. I don't know if I need to grab more armor, but I think what I'm gonna do. Hmm. Let's go grab that. So I take back my earlier comment about the frostbite spiders. I got eaten by 2 of them, which is hilarious. I think it's their poison. Ooh. And in here is a bunch of skeletons, from what I remember. Yeah, there they are. Ow. Yeah, I haven't played ESO in a year, I think. My dad and I were playing, and he's on the Mac side, had way, way, way too many issues. It's a lot better. No more crashes like it used to. On the Mac side, he couldn't even open chests. Now you can exploit those skeletons, well, actually anything. Let me see if I can make it happen again. When they kind of like rear back and you can do the heavy attack, which I think is cool. And these are going to be puzzles with a claw, like Skyrim. So I have to get the claw first because this is locked. What I think is funny is that is the first name of the first place that you go to in, well, not the first place, but Dragon Claw Quest, Skyrim. Wait, where's Riften? I need to go to Riften. At least I'm not the only one that's getting their butt kicked. So, hmm. I don't remember. Maybe it's not a claw. I don't remember. And you can actually interrupt them too. He was just rearing back to do an attack. I got him too quick. So I do know that there's... Okay, there's got to be a claw. So let me go tell her to evacuate first. And maybe that'll let me get in there. And for those of you that don't know, the reason that I'm able to ride the horse, I have the Imperial Collector's Edition. Started playing ESO around the beta when it was released. Stopped forever. See, this is what's weird about Elder Scrolls. That guy just like ran up out of nowhere. So now I can get up in there and get the priest. Sometimes the spots that you have to be in for this stuff to trigger is a little weird. Just learn to deal with it. Like I did. Run around in a circle and that guy comes out of nowhere. Hey, I have a bag of incense for you. You should try this. Ah, that sun glare effect. So each one of these pillars, there's going to be a boss-ish type. One thing I do notice, because I haven't played in a long time, when you kill, the Fighters Guild and the Mages Guild level a lot quicker. And we'll talk to the Dragon Priest. So the rune stones will be up where the boss type mobs are. So he's going to try and back up and do a power attack. So I have to actually go back around. So I'm going to hop on my horse real quick. Because I just jumped down there and it's easier if I just do this. And Descad, yeah, I would say way back in the beta, a lot better now, I gotta say. Even coming back and seeing the changes, I agree with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun when I was first playing. The biggest thing was is I was burned out on, I get these like itches on like Rift. So at the time I was playing Rift, but that was right after their expansion, the first one. And it was like, oh, more of the same. I actually never did veteran ranks on this game. So the highest level character I have is level 40, Templar. Never got to Cold Harbor, so this is me coming back, trying to just learn what's different. I haven't done werewolf or vampire. And if you do come back, my character's name is Tiri. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I used to say Tirios, but it's Tiryeos. I'll put that in chat in a few minutes, so if anybody wants to look me up. Feel free to come and join me. Always block those, like when you see that power up, and then you can actually hit them. That right there. Block, and then heavy attack knocks them on the ground. And I believe we have one more rune stone. Let's check. Yeah, one more. You're welcome. And if you do come in, I have a okay leveled woodworker and clother. Also alchemy, so be glad to send you some stuff. And so far, how's the sound and everything? I haven't, this is just testing. Like I said, first day streaming today. And this is a caster. So he's going to try and back away. You want to get out of those red circles. Not hearing any game sounds. Huh. Nothing's muted, but I'm using XSplit, and so I'll have to look into that. I'll have to look into the sound settings. I decided to go the hard way around and set up XSplit so I could get the chat in there, and I'll get my webcam hooked up. I'm actually going... Let me, because this area is dangerous. I'll have to check into the sound settings. And these aren't like the puzzles in Skyrim. You just come over and place the rune stones. You don't have to do any kind of keys or anything like that. There are some puzzles in ESO. And of course, Loot Fest. Let's pick up all the things.
I stand once more at the seat of my power. I am a spectre, a mere shade, forced to walk as the necromancer defiles my body. Kill him.
Now this guy can be difficult.
You have fulfilled your purpose. Well done, worm.
So I'm going to wait for him to respawn because I'm pretty sure you get some loot out of it. From what I can tell in XSplit, I think I have the sound right. I don't know. We're just waiting for this guy to respawn. I think he will. Well, maybe he won't. The Bile, Patience, and Necromancy. Traveling, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I don't think he'll respawn.
The undead are gone. What did you do? The Covenant here?
And
Troll's blood. I have to
oh,
warn the
there it
village.
is. So
I'll
it
head
was
back.
something having to
See
do
if you
with
can find
my,
any of the other villages on
sound
the
settings.
island. We may have to evacuate soon.
So I'll take the shield, but I'm gonna sell that bad boy. I have no reason to use it. There's level 6. Oh, so close. Ah, there's level 6. So we're gonna go check out. We're gonna check out Hazen's Folly. That's the next step. We'll do that. I'll cut it. Let me know how that is. I cut it in like half. I don't want to be blasting you guys out of there. Perfect. Yeah. And on my map, if you can see in the upper right corner there, the reason I have all those little icons, I have a bunch of add-ons installed. Those icons there are harvest map. So that's the possible spawn locations of harvestable materials. I'm not sure which crafting professions I'll even take on this guy. The only ones I don't have access to on my personal account are Armorsmith, which I wouldn't go heavy armor on this guy. I'd go medium. So somewhere, there she is.
That cursed ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine looking for artifacts. They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others.
I'm using a headset, and I don't know how well this mic is picking up.
How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. Take the uniform from our friend here, then get down into the mine shacks and see what's going on. Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit will help you slip into the mine unnoticed.
So we're gonna loot a costume, and we have to remember to put it on, because I have forgotten to be doing that before. And then when we go into the mine, they actually won't be able to see us. The thing is, if you get too close to the ones with the torch, they'll actually be able to tell who you are, so you want to just kind of keep moving. The ones without the torch are okay. So what you can do instead is come around, I think you can come around the back of these buildings. No. But they're like that guy right there, you just want to keep moving and go, and he'll just ignore you. Oh, maybe not. And one more to go. And you can look at these bookshelves, and sometimes, like, my heavy armor just went up. I hate the scamps. That's like ESO's Murlocs to me. And see, like that guy right there with the torch, we want to just kind of skirt past him. It'll say danger, just keep running. I could fight him, but
Get lost.
and I'm gonna lie.
Quick, come inside. We've almost made it past the scans. I heard them say the portal is just beyond. Who are you? Please don't hurt me. Guards! Intruder!
So there are traps and stuff. You just run, wait for them to kind of die down. I remember that there's spike traps somewhere. We can actually just run past a lot of these. See, like that guy right there. Just keep going. Run around to the side. No, 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 no. I'm not over here. Free skill increases are always nice. And if we just wait a second for the flame trap to go down, we can just go right over it without getting caught on fire. So this is where I remember, I think there's spike traps unless they've changed anything. Freaking scams. And because fire hurts, we sidestep that little forward flame attack. And that hurts. Yes, let's touch the Daedric sigil. That's smart.
So, what did you find out? A Covenant contract? I smell a distraction. That ship we spotted might be the start of an invasion. We've got to get back to the village.
Now, as far as I know, we're just gonna head right back to the village. Now I'm gonna kill some of these guys because I want the experience. heavy attack. What I use on what you're seeing on mine is actually FTC. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. It's an all-in-one with the little unit frames there. I don't necessarily mind the damage. I pushed it out against the screen sizes a bit. Screen sides. So I don't really mind it. I like the floating experience and stuff like that. But there's definitely some tweaking I have to do. ESOUI.com is a good resource for that.
My husband, Galund, went fishing yesterday morning. He never came home. I went looking for him this morning with my dog, and now my dog has wandered off. No, I'm not. The last place I saw Rex's was near our mill, just north of here. Take this whistle. Use it when you get over there. I'll wait here in case he comes.
What is up with her mouth? I just don't get it. Like, if you watch their mouths when they talk, it's weird. Something I never noticed before. And also, Descad is Minion. If you go on ESO UI, you grab Minion. It's a add-on installer and updater.
Thank you.
The dog will sort of wait for me.
Thank God. My boat sank off the coast in a storm. It was unnatural. I saw colors I've never seen before. I drifted for hours on a plank. I thought I was dead. Just give me a second, and I'll head back home. I'll lean on Rexus when I get tired. Palmyra will be worried sick. Thank you.
Come on. Yeah. I got an iron cuirass out of that. Pretty cool. I can go out to that point too. This is exploratory. I hate swimming, so I'm gonna jump the ice. And of course, kill the mud crab. As far as I know, I can head back into town and turn in Underfoot and the Missing.
Our family is bit.
Oh, I don't think that matters. I think you actually have to talk to her. And this will actually, on the right hand side here, you can see that'll open up crafting stations.
No one gets left behind. Everyone
Crafted
stay
items are every
calm.
odd level, or every even level rather. So I'm probably going to craft some stuff for level 10 or 12.
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. Thank you. Be careful out there.
Oh, that's right. The more people you find, the better. So I'm just going to keep doing that. Let's go to turn in Underfoot, which I don't remember where that's at.
Left behind. Everyone stay calm. We've done all this before.
Okay, south.
They're alive, and they're not furry anymore. I don't know what we'd have done, living out the rest of our lives as cheese-eating rodents. If I ever find that mage, I'm going to show him what it means to be vermin.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta take a stretch and get something to drink. So I'm thinking going Swallow Soul here. Can always respec. Take the critical strike. I'm definitely taking the stun. I think that I have to be... Let's check. Well, I'm gonna see... So I gotta find a couple more people.
Mud crabs. Delicious creatures.
Mud crabs, yummy.
Of course. The Dark Elves and Nords turn up their noses. That just leaves more for me. I'm no good running on wet decks anyway. It's the lost toes. No, but I let the elves think so. When I was younger, I sailed on a legitimate trading ship run by Khajiit. When the Dark Elves caught us, they took my toes for thieving.
Stimpy is out on the patio. We'll see you in a couple of hours.
I don't remember where to look for the other missing people. I've only found 9 of 15. So I'm just kind of gonna browse around the island. Can pick up some iron. Why not? Kill some bears. Actually want to test. So, oh, that's a good. So I am gonna keep stealth on 3 for now, I think. Using a Razor Naga mouse, so I'm very used to key bindings. And if you take these torch bugs and butterflies, those are for bait, for fishing. God, that chews through my stamina, but kills them very quickly. let's see what's in the tower, because I have no idea. Ow. Let's not fall. That would be a good idea. So there's got to be a quest related to that, because like that guy just turned off the fire. No idea how he did it. That was hilarious. Thank you, Deskad. First follower. Yeah. I'll have to mess with those text settings. I'm just fixing my Twitch alerts real quick. If it'll actually let me log into it. I might have to fix it later. I'm sucking up so much bandwidth by streaming and playing any MMO. There's got to be some quests I'm missing or something. I already went in the cave. I'm lost. I think what I'm going to do... Oh, that's right. There's the hunter's camp, which I missed. So I'm going to make my way up that way. And then there's a fishing camp out there where I can get a little bit of XP for exploring, which I think is closer. That is a rune right there for enchanting. Oh, somebody else grabbing it. So grab the fishing camp real quick. There's some wood right there too. And I don't think those journals do anything. Some of them will give you like skill points and stuff. Well, skill ups. But I don't remember them ever giving you skill points. So these are the stupid spiders that killed me earlier, so I'm going to be kind of careful. But now I'm 2 levels above them, so shouldn't be a problem. But there's got to be a quest over here or something that I'm missing. Roll my luck on the chest. Ooh, some gloves. So I'm going to take a look. Put that in my offhand. I don't really want to use heavy armor, but that's much better than what I have on. I think I'm going to just keep the light armor for now. There we go.
Praise Sithis, a traveler. Please, the poison's chill is getting to me. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I came out here with 3 of my fighters' guild comrades. We heard rumors of dangerous creatures in the cave. Then we found spiders. Argonians are resistant to poison. That's the only reason I got away. Save my crew. If I know spiders, my comrades are already in cocoons. Find Tethys, Nair, and Hunson Shadow. Set them free. You should be able to get them out before they're a meal for spiders. We shouldn't have come here. I should have listened to the Guildmaster. We're used to taking contracts as they come. We pick our own jobs. The Guildmaster, though, she wanted us to go hunt Daedra. If only we had followed orders.
So there's a couple caves, and I believe in each one of those is where her comrades are. And hopefully there'll be some chests I can pick. This one's already been grabbed. And usually there's spiders in here, from what I remember. Okay, you do that. I'll take the cocoon.
Thank you.
You want to try and interrupt the spiders? I'll try and do that because they'll just sit there and eat their companions and heal. There's Daedra that do that much later on too. They'll like pound their chest and you have to interrupt them. See right there, he's trying to heal. You just want to kind of hit him. That's a left and a right mouse click at the same time, and he'll kind of
My
try to
comrades
interrupt
have
that
returned.
cast.
I erected a spine of gratitude. You are a hero today. May your scales stay moist. By the way, we're not heading back to the village. We have our own boat, and we're getting off this cursed rock. If you're ever in Davon's watch, you should consider joining the guild. I'd put in a good word for you.
So that takes us up to 13. We're still missing 2. And I have no idea where that is. Because we've cleared the cave. We've cleared Sky Shroud. Yeah, I have no idea. So we're just gonna head back to town.
It's not the pigs. I love these pigs. They're like messy kids. Ask myself that every...
'Cause I don't remember how you pick up the last 2.
I won't pretend it's the best.
I'm gonna sell some stuff. Auto selling add-ons are awesome. And I don't ever remember this being here in the original. You can talk to the vendors and stuff.
No one
I
gets
think they added that later on.
Everyone stay calm. We've done all this before.
Yeah, because I don't know where the... Maybe in the barrow? That was one place I didn't clear. Over here. But I thought that that was the end quest from... Because you turn into her. I don't remember. Been too long.
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. I'll answer what I can. Captain Chilronni's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled netch, but I'm actually a bit smarter than that. Posted to this backwater, you mean? I made a hasty decision. A bad call. Soldiers died. I learned my lesson. Now I don't act without proof. I took her job. You might have heard her yelling.
There's nothing here. Oh. Wait a minute. Whee! I don't think I was supposed to do that. Ah, So I'm missing Brynjolf and Hockner. So I'm gonna look those up real quick. Cause I don't remember. And you'll see my mouse moving around. So oh, I bet that's where I'm missing it. So there's a note somewhere up in here. see if I can find it. I don't know if it's actually going to load. So I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. Is I'm trying to find out so there's that. So let's try to find that. Yeah, now that I'm over here, this shows up, the edge camp. That's what I'm missing. See, I want to save as many as I can, because if you tell them to evacuate early, you don't get all the achievements. So there's the quest marker. So we gotta burn, what do I gotta do? Burn some supplies. That's easy. And then free a captive.
You're not one of the bandits. Help me.
Yeah, what is up with his eyeballs?
They got me in the forest. We were
It's
gathering
creepy.
firewood. Dedring, my brother, tried to fight. They split his skull with an axe. I thought I was a dead man until you arrived. Shore's bones. Thank you. I'd like to kill every one of those bandits, but I'm no fighter. I'm glad you are. Kill a few for Dedring. I'll buy you a drink back at the village.
And then there should be one more, which I think is down here somewhere. Let's take a look. The one I'm looking for now is going to be this one here, which, okay, so right in that corner. and I'm gonna quickly run out of bag space. So where I'm headed is gonna be right there. And I'm gonna complete up Bleak Rock here and probably end the stream for the day. I appreciate everybody coming on and joining me. Descad, thanks again for following. That's the guy I'm looking for. Let's see if his eyeballs are messed up.
Curse that dead claw.
No, not
Ate
bad.
my foot. I had to use my boot and some leather as a tourniquet. Damn it! I've been tracking the beast for weeks. I call him Deathclaw. I finally caught up to him, but well, it went badly. Now there's a plan. If you bag him, I'll toss you some coin for your trouble. As I made my escape, some stuff fell out of my pack. You should be able to follow what I dropped, like a trail back to his lair. Follow the trail I left when I made my escape. You'll know his lair by the bones, blood, and smell. Tempt him with some game, and I bet you'll get his attention. I've been hunting beasts in the wild of Skyrim all my life. Deathclaw ravaged a couple of herds near Kingsgrove. I took on a contract to end him. I always fulfill my contracts.
And that'll let me explore the Deathclaw Talon. And get that out of the way. And Deathclaw is this thing. You want to try and interrupt him. Interrupt. Nice and easy. And there's a chest all the way at the back. Sweet. Come on, cross my fingers, something good. Ah, got a lightning staff of flame. Which isn't bad.
I'm going to have to head back to town soon, my friend. Lost a lot of blood. How goes the hunt? A hunter with the heart of Iskramor. Here's the coin I promised. I'll sing your praise.
So that's all 15.
everyone's accounted for. I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many
Spoiler
people as
alerts
you
on
can
this.
and
This is
send
a
them back here.
story mission.
The people of Bleak Rock owe you. I owe you.
You're right. We can't wait any longer. Vivek, preserve us all. The Covenant is here. They've taken the signal fire, and we need to warn the mainland. I need you to carve a path through them in light. I'm going to rally the villagers and get them ready to go. Find Hilrani when you get that fire lit. We'll be ready to go when you get back. I don't expect to see those troops again. We're headed for a beach.
It's funny because all the quests before this are like level 6 and stuff, and then this quest is a level 4. I don't know. What's really funny is if you watch the stamina on the horse, they still haven't fixed this. I remember this being broken like forever and ever ago. I can literally sprint forever as long as I hold down the shift key. Yeah. You want to watch those special attacks because they hurt. Now, see, now I remember that you had to light the signal fire. I just couldn't remember how. And this time we won't jump.
Too many. There were just too many of them. The Covenant is here. They set fire to the village. Narald and I tried to protect the Earth-Turner family and the rest of the farmers. Denskar headed to the bunkhouse. Ira tried to take shelter in my home. Then the soldiers set fires, laughing. Please, you have to get water. Save our people. I came to warn you, but the troops, they caught up to me. You can't. Don't come back for me. Just get Ira, Denskar, Litracht, and Trinhild. I didn't see where they went. Rana's at the old tomb. Tell her. I forgive her.
So the Covenant will be here. The funny part is they're all level 4s, so you can own them. This reminds me of the Hollow Ends Festival or Hollow Eve Festival. For World of Warcraft.
The soldiers chased me in here. I thought I might burn alive. I can make it. Thank you.
Excuse me while I check and see if I can loot anything out of your house. So each time you have to go back to the well and get a bucket of water. I think. No, 1 bucket. So you used to have to go back and get a bucket. I remember that bucket sticking to my hand once.
The soldiers are everywhere. Where's Tilrani? I thought I'd be safe with her. I bet she's there now. I'll see her there. Thank you.
Just check and see if I can get any extra little skills or anything. There's actually a letter. Uh-oh. My backpack is full. Hey, I got a bow skill up.
I just couldn't help it. I ran. I'm sorry. Kind, protect me. Thank you. I'll go.
Tilrani told us to run. I thought of the water and all those calm days in the surf. What was I thinking? Yes, my family. I should go to them. Here I go.
And I think that's it. Now we just go talk to the captain. Yeah. I don't care about the boots. I'd replace them eventually anyways. Now everybody's gonna escape through the tomb down to the docks.
Welcome back. The villagers you rallied are ready to move.
just wish we could have done more. Well then, are you ready to get off this rock? You and I are going to lead the way through the tomb. The locals call it Last Rest. Dars and Sane are going to bring up the rear. We'll make sure everyone keeps moving. Tribunal willing. I've studied a map of the tomb's layout, but I never dared to enter. This place is old. The original inhabitants of Bleak Rock rest inside, and not quietly. Two switches will shut these traps off. We need to hit them at the same time. Get the one on the far wall. I'll hit mine when you do.
There's wine grapes in that, urn. I don't care.
Dodge, bring them through. So many dead because of me. I don't know if I'll be able to live with myself after this. They need a leader, but they're stuck with me. I need you to unlock a door deeper inside the tomb. That door will have stones with...
So we're gonna unlock a door. There's gonna be the dragger or whatever in here. Yeah, skeletal warriors.
This way. We're almost out. I'll unlock the door at the bottom of the stand. I'll meet you on the other side of that door. The cove should be just beyond this door. I'll go on ahead.
So we gotta wait for here for a minute because all the refugees will come through. And then once they do, we can go through into the docks.
Our shellback friend here will get us to safety. He's a hero of the Pact. And for what I've promised to pay him, he'd better be. I fear the Covenant would intercept us if we went straight for Darvin's Watch. So we're going to make for Dalmora, a small town down the coast. Are you ready to go?
All right, we are done with Bleak Rock Isle. I appreciate everybody who joined me today. Deskcad, thanks again for the follow. Take a little bit of a break. Got to do some laundry and stuff like that. Oh. And then Balfoyen will take us. Originally, we started at. Oops. We started in Stone Falls, which we could go back to, or we will go back to. But this is where we will leave off. Thanks again, everybody.